With the economic downturn over the last decade, colleges and universities are seeing massive budget cuts. Athletic programs within these colleges and universities are also seeing these budget cuts. Presidents and athletic directors are enforcing that coaches reduce spending in all areas of their budgets. This includes recruiting budgets, meaning now they don't have as much money to go out and see a player in their hometown. They don't have as much money to go see a tournament where there might be prospective players. They also don't have that money to bring in as many players as they used to on official visits so that that player can see the campus, meet the coaches, and meet the players. Presidents and ADs are also enforcing teams to reduce spending in areas like team equipment. Instead of buying those new jerseys or that extra equipment that they might need, they're now waiting a year or 2 years to save money. Also, they're reducing spending in things like travel. Instead of flying to a location that might be 8, 9, 10 hours away, they're now asking teams to bus there to save money. Sports in colleges and universities are taking a massive hit and are threatened with this recent economic downturn. To solve this issue, athletic programs are looking directly at their athletic directors to solve the issue of these budget cuts. Now, some bigger programs also have staffs that have marketing directors on them, fundraising directors, and other positions like that that will help raise money. However, in most programs, especially the smaller ones across the country, they only have an athletic director as well as their head coaches and assistant coaches to try and increase budgets while funds are running out. There are a few ways to try and help budgets out by raising ticket prices or selling gear at a higher price. Things like that are what athletic directors and staff are looking at doing. However, the most important issue to attack is sponsorships. Athletic directors across the country have been coming up with creative ways to increase sponsorships during these economic times that we're in right now. This project that I've put together attacks 3 different areas within sponsorships that athletic directors should know and understand very well. Sponsorships are the key to reducing budgets within athletic programs. The first issue is to understand the general basics of what a sponsorship is. The second part of this project is to understand why people and businesses want to sponsor college athletics. And the third part of this project is to understand how to get people and businesses to actually sponsor your program. To understand these 3 key issues within sponsorships, I'd like to take you around on a tour of the College of Southern Idaho's athletic department. Understanding the general basics of sponsorship is the first key to improving sponsorship revenue. At the College of Southern Idaho, we have many sponsors that deal with us in lots of different aspects. Sponsorship is the idea of either a business, a national business, or local people, national people, giving money or a product that they might make to the program. In return, they might receive something like these signs up here on our railing. They might receive the ability to put their name on this pads. A lot of times people get sponsorships mixed up with only cash donations. In reality, some of the best sponsorships between university athletic programs and businesses or individuals comes when there's a trade out of a product. For example, Gatorade might donate their product to an event, a special tournament that the university is putting on, or they might donate their product to the university for the entire year for every sport they have. In return, Gatorade asks that
the athletes use their bottles to use that product. Therefore, they actually get the publicity of their product being used by the athletes that are so often highly regarded by local community and the national community. Now that we understand the basic ideas of sponsorships, it's important that athletic directors and staff members understand why people and businesses want to donate and sponsor a college athletic program. There's two major reasons that I'd like to discuss in this project. As already discussed in the basic ideas of sponsorships, the first reason for why people and businesses want to sponsor athletic programs is the hope that the consumer will link associations of the event with associations of the sponsoring company. In other words, businesses hope that the athletic event will be a good show, which more often than not, college athletic programs put on good shows. And the businesses hope that people will make that association with the sign that they see, or the halftime show that they see, or the product that they see being used in the game. For example, the Gatorade analogy that we used earlier. Here at the College of Southern Idaho, we've managed to get our sponsors involved as much as we can during sports events. I'd like to show you a clip of a Kiwi Loco ad that our marketing guy, Jason Vickery, does for a local ice cream shop. During the season, he'd play a song that everybody knew was represented with Kiwi Loco. And every time that song went off, if you stood up and started dancing, the cheerleaders would come and throw you a prepackaged ice cream scoop from Kiwi Loco. In fact, in our biggest game this season against Salt Lake, we had the place sold out, and Jason Vickery got Kiwi Loco to donate 1,500 ice cream scoops. Whichever side of the bleachers could be loudest actually would win. It was a fun way to get Kiwi Loco involved in our athletic event, and a great way for all of the fans to see what Kiwi Loco was all about and get a nice treat. See how it went.
Now the other side, go! We have a winner! We have 1,500 Kiwi Loco winners!
The second reason that a business or an individual enjoys sponsoring a college athletics program is because there's a connection. A lot of times, alumni, whether that be just a regular student that attended a college or university and enjoyed cheering their team on, or it be a player that played at the university that now has some money or is involved in a business that is looking to donate. This is a great way to get these individuals involved back in your athletics program while they're looking to donate. Take, for example, Phil Knight, president of Nike. He's an alumni of the University of Oregon, and his ability with his job to sponsor is unbelievable. In fact, he's given Oregon some of the best opportunities at Nike equipment that any college or university or even professional team has available to them. Now that we understand the basic general ideas of sponsorship, and we also understand why people and businesses want to sponsor college athletics, it's important to understand how to get them to sponsor your program. It's important that athletic directors and staff members be very creative in coming up with ideas for sponsors to get involved with the athletic program. And once they come up with those ideas, it's extremely important that they be able to clearly and concisely explain the project's vision and how it will benefit the college or university. An athletic director or staff can pretty much get anything they want sponsored. Here at the College of Southern Idaho, we were in a recent need for some new chairs used for basketball games or gym use. Our athletic director, as well as our marketing and promotions director, Jason Vickery, went out and managed to get a Gold's Gym sponsorship of cash to pay for those chairs. However, those chairs will now have Gold's Gym's logo on there. Other creative ways to get sponsors involved in your program to donate either cash or product is to put their name on a poster board like these that we have around the College of Southern Idaho's basketball gym. Also, you can put a sponsor's name on the back of a t-shirt that might be used at a camp or during a whiteout at a basketball game. These are just a few simple ideas to get sponsors involved within your college athletic program. However, it's been reported that if a donor is highly involved with the university's athletic program, he or she will make large donations to that program. And what that means is actually getting the sponsor involved, taking them out to dinner with the coach, bringing them to practices, giving them special treatment, maybe in a post-game function or a pre-game function, whatever it may be. The more gratitude that ADs show their sponsors, the more those sponsors will donate. In the end, understanding the general basics of sponsorships, understanding that people do want to sponsor, and then understanding how to get those people to sponsor is key when trying to reduce budget cuts. However, for athletic directors and staff members, it comes down to how much time they'll put in to being good. Those ADs that are dedicated to winning will put the time in to build relationships with their sponsors, create clear visions of their projects and goals, and then deliver them with a purpose to get sponsors on board. It comes down to how bad you want to be good, and sponsorships are the key to reducing budget cuts in athletic programs all over the country. Thank you for listening to my project. I hope you've learned something new today, and good luck in the business world of sponsorships.